has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Buying time to it. Darnold, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Pushing his way through. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants have got it on cruise control.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
That makes the score Giants 40.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think...
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Jets offense heading back out there now, led by Sam Darnold. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
After the sack on first down, Darnold, throw complete to Herndon.
Darnold's pass complete.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And it's third down.
Open man left side. That's the tight end, Herndon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
What the fuck is that?
Almost the entire length of the field. A return of 97 yards.
Damn.
This offense is running away with this one. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
They are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
And our focus now shifts to Frank Gore. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Are you serious?
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
48's the mic.
On first down, it's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Darnold's pass.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or
What
losing.
the fuck was that for not
It's not very
catching
good.
shit? Oh my
Second
god.
and 10 from the 33-yard line. Looking for Shepard deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
10 at the 27-yard line.
So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coach. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Darnold on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Now Darnold. Now the ball comes loose, and the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Darnold's pass complete.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Brings up
And
second
that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down.
Jones pass.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And that's complete to Lewis. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. So now the Giants will once again go for 2 here. They'll look to throw again. It's caught at the 1. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And
Well,
they're
that should
gonna
go
mark
right
that
down the
where
fucking
it went
middle.
out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A first down throw, Darnold. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
49-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Darnold
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Third down.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants!
Sacked. A fumble on the play.
Brandon, that's the third time he's fumbled so far in this game, and you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better, and now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate one fumble, twos, oh my goodness, three or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it? I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones able to connect with Sterling Shepard. And the Giants take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold. His throw incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. He'll air this one out from Mims. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Oh, no.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
And that is incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. And there he goes again. And all the way
No
in.
one went at me at all.
Touchdown, New
What the
York.
fuck?
He returns that punt 73 yards as his
That's
guys
fucking
continue to pour it on.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. This is caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
72. Jets, nothing.
These Jets are getting their ass kicked. Holy shit.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
7-yard line.
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Mike 48, Mike 48. I'm coming
On 2nd and 12, Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Man to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon.
Darnold's pass.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks.
23-yard line.
But the focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
It's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the 3rd quarter.
Intended for
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Jones on 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What the fuck?
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones fighting Evan Ingram. And this offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense, what you're trying to do.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Offense.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
On 1st down, Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Darnold from the gun. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Julian Love. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown,
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
their own 35-yard line.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Ty Johnson.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
A good head down running on the return, gets about 15 yards. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Levine Toilolo, the tight end, is intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Jones. He's got it. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing.
96-0.
They want to play it all the way out.
Holy shit.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10. at their own 32-yard line.
New York set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Darnold to his tight end, Herndon. 1st down, New York.
13 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Darnold to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That dude was wide fucking open.
He was trying to get it to Frank Gore there. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, Darnold. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done,
dude,
you
make
just
a
feel
fucking
like in the
pass,
post-game
bro.
press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Able to connect with Mims. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's fucking gay.
They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jabal Sheard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to get the football back.
Come on, come on.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And a scary incompletion. Almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Jones looking for Shepard deep. And he almost intercepted it.
Damn.
They haven't picked a ball.
1
off
second,
yet.
dude. It's not
That
happening.
should have been their first.
Ugh.
And it's 3rd down now.
Down and 10.
Jones on 3rd down. It got his man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Fucking game's over. 96-0.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that, and you're
Imagine
out
being
there
named
fresh
Vincent
playing,
and being the gay
a little
fuck.
extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, this is Madden NFL 21. We'll see Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
You better bring it. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and...
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard.
Rodgers pass.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Packers.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. 20. There he goes left side.
Oh, that sucked.
Touchdown,
That was
Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones, 48 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. It's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to continue. And here's Lewis. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Giants for first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. In double coverage and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with the pick. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
The discipline that they showed on defense because they've been scored to go up 7-zip. I think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. 20, 10, and he will get this into the end zone.
Oh my God.
Touchdown,
Playing all
Green
Madden's
Bay.
hard as fuck.
Rodgers pass.
Robert Tanyan, 57 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
Green Bay.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. It's caught on the right side at Smith. That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
It's caught. Shepard. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them.
He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Jones able to connect with Sterling Shepard. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
36-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. And a Packer first down.
Now it's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
14. Giants 8.
Hey, watch the slant. 48.
On 2nd and 15 now. Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath.
Rodgers pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Mike 48. Mike 48.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants.
Daniel Jones sacked.
What part do they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Jones pass.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
That's good.
He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete to Gallman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
No gain on this defense, no gain. Hey, 58 is a mic. Go 58 is a
That's complete right around the 8. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First down, Giants. Jones to Ingram.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones finding Evan Ingram. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. And that is caught for the 2 points.
Is successful. That makes the score Giants 16, Packers 14. Graham
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
at their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Jones on the carry.
16 more on that one and another first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard.
2-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
Jones, the ball carrier.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a loss of 1.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Jamal Williams
Taking it in from a yard out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
And here's Lewis. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
for the Giants.
Give him 30 yards there.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt.
It's a gain of 9.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Finds his tight end Ingram. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And here's Lewis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good.
You fucking drop kicked. Holy fuck.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now...
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones finding Evan Ingram. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. The Giants will again come to the line here and try for 2.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field.
That dude's holding my motherfucker.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
Jabril Peppers. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he's going to take it
I had
in.
him. What the
Touchdown,
fuck?
Packers.
Rodgers pass. Complete.
Devontae Adams, 36 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant
done yet?
routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best.
You haven't been gone an hour yet, buddy.
Usually their speed.
And their speed
Been gone 2
sometimes,
hours,
like
actually.
this instance, can
No,
take
you
them into
haven't?
the end zone.
Yeah, I have. I think, anyways.
No, you have not. I haven't even finished one game yet. There's only 6 minutes apiece. I'm in the third quarter, so that's like 24 minutes.
I was watching your stream and you were in like the third quarter.
Yeah, I'm third quarter right now. I'm on the same game. I haven't changed.
Really?
Yeah.
And he brings us out
There's 6 minutes apiece. So it hasn't even been a half hour.
At their own 24-yard line.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
Yeah, I don't know, buddy. It hasn't even been a half hour yet.
Play for a little bit.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10.
Oh yeah, you're back at school, huh?
Yeah.
He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Throw left side, complete.
Can you play online yet or no?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage.
How long you got?
First play of the drive, give him 14. And on that last catch, Charles, he tops the 150-yard mark. It's one thing when your wideout gets that. When your tight end gets it, it's quite another.
We keep seeing the evolution of that position.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Dude, all Madden, that's way harder than regular, bro.
Yeah.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this one through the uprights and good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here's Lewis. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Stand 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
Hail Mary.
And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Giants.
I said I did.
Sterling Shepard, 78 yards. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. And now once again, they'll line up to go for two. Looking to throw. Jones, and he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Giants 30. Set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Yeah, still haven't figured out how to do the actual big kicks.
Kick. One of the up middle take it now.
I keep fucking kicking it out of bounds, so I do the small hole.
Position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Flushed. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants.
Do I have a moment to come back here? Is this a comeback?
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end.
Ooh, no.
Third down here. Back to throw. Jones. And yes, he found Toilolo. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Giant.
That third down conversion, good for 23.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, he's got it.
Got my touchdown.
Giants. It's Daniel Jones finding Evan Ingram. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
And he is into the end
Third
zone to
quarter
bump the lead
over.
up 2 more.
38. Packers 36.
4th quarter's 36-38 my way.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano out to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Now Rodgers from the gun, he'll throw.
Set.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
4 yards.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Past the 20.
Damn, I couldn't catch that guy.
Touchdown,
The dude's just on
Packers.
steroids, bro. He fucking just runs.
Rogers pass complete.
Alan Lazard, 76 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Normally, we're used to seeing Aaron Rodgers drive his guys down the field in the 4th quarter. There, not so much, really didn't have to. Put the ball on the money, let your receiver do the rest.
Yeah, normally we see him operate with surgical precision, don't we? Pass here to a receiver, pass there to a receiver. This time, he just went ahead and gave him the dagger, didn't he? Deep
Now,
shot downfield.
Big shot now. Is there too much time on the clock, though?
That is the key to everything, but you take the touchdowns when you can and tell your defense make it stand up.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So
well, he challenged the play. It did not. He's got a man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
For the Giants.
A big play there for the Giants. 41 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Going underneath for Lewis. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Jones pass.
The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage, there to knock that one away. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the